voice of the people shining through. Happy birthday, Mercy Simon Ekpa. May your light keep blazing on from the rising sun of a brand new day. A leader stood to lead the way. Courage in heart, fire in soul, standing firm, pursuing the goal through every season, bold and bright, speaking truth, defending right. Today we sing, today we cheer. The special day is finally here. Happy birthday, Mercy Simon Ekpa, strong and fearless leader. March 21, we celebrate you. Voice of the people shining through. Happy birthday, Mercy Simon Ekpa. May your light keep blazing on. Blessings and strength, more wisdom too. Greater heights are waiting for you. Long life, good health, victory song. May your legacy live long. Simon, Simon, Simon Ekpa. March 21, we hail you. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Celebrate, celebrate. Happy birthday. Mercy Simon Ekpa. March 21st, 2026. A day to remember.
God save the PM's unshakable cycle. Good day, great listeners and followers of Biafra media. This is Marcy Ifan from the Biafra Homeland Media. Today we take a moment to reflect on the life and journey of a man whose name has been made prominent in the discourse of Biafra restoration, Marcy Simon Ekpa. As March 21 approaches, it marks not just another date of that gathering, but the birthday of a hero whose activities generated conversation locally and internationally. Mercy Simon Ekpa was born on March 21, 1985 in Kanu, Ebonyi State, Nigeria. From that humble beginning in the eastern parts of Nigeria, his journey later placed him at the center of intense political debate surrounding the agitation for Biafra. Over the years, his voice has become one of the most talked about in the Biafra movement. Supporters describe him as bold and uncompromising in his approach to self-determination advocacy. Critics, on the other hand, question his strategies and methods. Regardless of differing opinion, one undeniable fact remains: his name commands attention in conversations about the current phase of the Biafran struggle. Birthdays are moments of reflection. They offer an opportunity to assess impact, influence, and the direction of one's nation. For those who align with his ideology, March 21 represents a day to acknowledge his role and contributions. For observers, it is a moment to examine the broader implications of leadership, strategy, and unity within any liberation movement. The Biafran discourse continues to evolve, and individuals like Simon Ekpa remain part of that unfolding narrative. History often records not just the events, but the personalities who shaped them. And as we reflect on this today, let us remember that the movements are strengthened not just by individuals, but by collective vision and unity of faith. Thank you for listening to the Biafra Homeland Media. You have seen or hearing this commentary for the first time. Kindly follow us on all our platforms: Facebook at Biafra Homeland Media, and on Twitter at Media. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. Your voice matters. I remain Martin Ifan, head of Biafra Media. Stay informed, stay focused, stay united. God bless you.
Welcome, 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 welcome. We are still on the mode of celebration, in the mode of celebration, celebrating our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa Njoko. The celebration will continue to remember him. He has fought a very great battle, and we cannot forget him. He fought for us, he took us to the highest point, and he is still there fighting wherever he is. He is still there standing for all of us. He's still there making a difference for all of us. We must appreciate him wherever you are. You must appreciate our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa. Begin to appreciate him wherever you are. This is a man who has given everything for us. He put his own life on the line, put his own career on the line, put everything on the line. The least we can do is also to remember him, respect him, adore him, and appreciate him. He fought like a man and continued to fight. Even as we speak, Mazi Simon Ekpa is still in the battle. The best we can do is to remember him and appreciate him for all he has done, and also pay back to him the same way he fought for Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. We are supposed to fight for him and also continue to fight for him until he joins us. Every contribution you can make to see that Master Simon Ekpa is free, continue to do that. Continue to appreciate him. He has done a very great job. And today we remember him. In the morning hours, we spoke a lot about him. We played so many videos to remind us who we are talking about, to remind us of our Prime Minister, Master Simon Ekpa. So many interesting and memorable videos. Some that you have even forgotten that he was there. But I try to go as deep as I can in the morning to present so many videos in memory of our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa. And we will still continue today to play some of the broadcasts that he made. Some very, very important, touching, and outstanding broadcasts that he made. We are going to be touching them. We are going to be playing some of them for you to know the person we are talking about. Mazi Simon Ekpa is not a coward, has never been a coward, and will never be a coward. Even when he saw the danger, even when he knew that he was dead, he did not run away. He did not chicken out. He never denied Biafra. He never. Not a second, not a day, not at any minute, he never shivered. He remained strong until this day. The little we can do for him is to continue to remember him, to continue to ask for his unconditional release. Continue to ask for his release. Do not keep silent. Do not keep silent. No matter what you hear, no matter what you see, Mazi Simon Ekpa is still fighting the Zoological Republic, even in detention. Remember his word. He said he is going to end the Zoological Republic. And he's not joking about it. He said he will be the end of the zoo. And I bet you the zoo has come to an end while the battle continues. Don't you ever think, don't you at any point in time ever consider that our Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpa is going to give up. He will never, ever give up. This is a chosen person, a chosen, the one that Chukwu Kabiama have chosen for us. And we will continue to remember him. He fought gallantly. He came, and he came to serve with all his heart. and we must continue to remember him. I'm going to be playing some of the messages he dropped, some of the bombshell that he dropped, how committed he was. I want you to pay attention to listen so that we can be able to key into his job.
There is no room for sabotage. I am not fighting Biafra freedom to the heart. So I'm telling you today, if you know you are going to occupy any position in Biafra government, listen and pay attention. I don't have friends. I don't know anybody. I don't know you. You are not my friend. The only thing that we are doing to help us together is that we have volunteered to serve Biafra. If you become a problem, you will regret it. It is a call to serve Biafra, not a call to serve someone. Not a call to build clique, not a call to form cabals in the various states, not a call to do party in the Biafra government. The price and the consequences is there. Many people have died in this country. You must listen to instruction, you must take directive, and don't joke with it.
You heard Master Samareba. His words are very strong. Just like he said, he was never joking. He was never playing with the job. He was never playing with the restoration of Biafra. He was very serious from day one till the last minute when he was taken away from our east. Wherever you are and you're watching this program, continue to pray for him and appreciate him. Appreciate him the best way you can. Mazi Simon Ekpa have done a very wonderful job. He has done a very great job for us, and we will remember him. He deserves all the prayers, all the support, all the praises. Anything you can do to see that the voice of our Prime Minister is heard, this is the time to do it. Do not hesitate. Do not hesitate. I want you to pay attention to this broadcast that was made by our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa. Let us listen to this broadcast on today, being his birthday. I want you to pay. This is one of the last broadcasts he made before he left us. So let us listen carefully to what Mazi Simon Ekpa said in this broadcast. And we are going to use it to appreciate him this evening. We are going to use it to anchor this evening and let the world know that we are not turning back.
As we approach December 2nd or the November-December convention, it is very important and imperative that we keep you updated every time when the opportunity comes. My fellow Biafrans, you must understand one thing, which will become a norm as we go forward. Always remember that Nigeria terrorist state came into being through conquest and the forceful imposition of foreign rule, which denied indigenous people the opportunity to negotiate and choose what they wanted in 1914. And it was called the amalgamation of Nigeria. Today, we are no longer comfortable in this amalgamation. We are no longer comfortable in this conquest. We are no longer comfortable in this injustice, in this faulty foundation. And we say it is time for redress. After decades. And of course, as we all know how government works all over the world from history, somebody has to rise up to brutally, ruthlessly resist them, especially when the government become evil, like Nigeria. Somebody has to get up and lead that change. That's exactly what we are doing. Like they have done it in America and other parts of the world. America took the bull by its horn in 1776 against the same people we are fighting today in process. And that's exactly why it is important that you know the diplomatic way of the Biafra government in the past weeks. The Biafra government has made notable decision makers in the United States Washington, D.C. on the diplomatic consultation over the Biafra Common Declaration in Finland. And of course, this consultation continues, including consultation with the high-level individuals across Asia and of course Africa as well. Like you all know, last week the officials of the Biafra government met with dignitaries, policymakers, decision makers, including the Speaker of the House of Representatives of the United States of America. We will continue to educate them on the need of Biafra to become an independent state. We will continue to educate them on the need to support the declaration of Biafra. We will continue to educate them on the need to also support the Biafra self-referendum, because Nigeria thought by blocking the door of the constitution, they have defeated everybody. But we have smarted them. So this consultation will continue even after the declaration of the 2nd of December 2024, until those who have what it takes to pursue and support the recognition of Biafra will understand the need for them to do so. My fellow Biafra, I want you to understand one thing, that the civil disobedience that we have used for the past 3 years have yielded exactly, and even more than the result we required and we expected from it. And you know, with all the propaganda, the blackmail they use, trying to demonize our people, demonize them, not to continue to go and fail. And let me tell you, you know, one of the things they usually come, oh, you are destroying the economy. Oh, you sit at home, because of this at home, they have lost billions in this house. Now let me make it very clear. Maybe they come with such nonsense. Ask them, when the sit at home was not there, they were making this billion. What have they done with the billions? Ask them, what have they done with the billions? And what have the sit at home now done to stop that thing they were doing with billions? Ask them, what have they done when the sit at home was not there and they were generating billions? They use it to build roads? The answer is no. Did they use these billions to build hospitals? The answer is no. Did they use this billion to build social amenity for you? The answer is no. Did they use this billion to give you national insurance care? The answer is no. Did they use this billion to give you free education? The answer is no. Then why are they now so worried about losing these particular billions? Is that no? You know who is affected? The affected them. That billion they were putting is what they cannot do again. And everybody is hungry. All of them. Ask them, how have they sit at home destroyed ordinary man's economy? They were not sharing those billions with them. How have they sit at home? All these billions that they are talking about affect an ordinary man who goes out and sell market and feed his family. And if he didn't go tomorrow, he will go to the next day to sell and feed his family. It doesn't affect them. And that is why our people discover that actually it is very, very effective. They came into it. The people that are subjugating our people to slavery were the ones shouting and crying of economy. The economy that the common man never benefited from. The economy that the common man never benefited. Before they educate their children in school, they will suffer and suffer and suffer. Why these people are making millions through the revenue that is generated from the different states? They are losing that revenue and they are crying of the economy. I want you to understand also that for those of them that are surprised of the way that the Biafra government is making global, using our lobbyists from different dimensions that we are using for the liberation of Biafra, they are surprised. They call it fake. They say for the shopping, can imagine, we will be posting Speaker of House of Representatives of the United States of America, post it on Twitter, our finance minister. And so, as we are today, as a government, we will now be posting fake images of high top rank officials of the United States of America on Twitter, claiming that we make them. This is the level of idiocy of the people who have been shouting their problem. Because that's what they did, actually. Of course, they cannot even Photoshop this type of thing. But most of the things they posted for many days were all Photoshop. Many of them, everything is Photoshop. The Photoshop that I said I'm going to share to feed their ego, feed themselves on social media. They Photoshop where I posted a guy that died in Russia, which I refused to make the video today. They Photoshop everything about them is Photoshop. That was how they were fighting Biafra. That's why nobody ever took them serious. But today, we are not in Photoshopping the government. Everything is real. I went to the office of the president of Finland to submit a document. Then, that was like 2 years ago, they say it's fake. And with my level in Finland, I will be posting that I submitted a letter to the office of the president of Finland, and it is fake. I brought even acknowledgement from the office of the president, former president, that they have received the letter where I was appealing to them to support the Biafra independence. They acknowledged the receipt of that letter with evidences of Nigeria, violation of Biafra rights, and these criminals, political pressure group in Nigeria, they say to fake. I want you to understand that there remain criminals and fake. There remain Nigeria political pressure group. Otherwise, under IPOB Nnamdi Kanu, he was looking for 100 men. With all the video scattered all over the world, shouting at you, Nnamdi Kanu was looking for 100 men. Do you think he was actually wrong? Do you think Nnamdi Kanu was wrong to be shouting for 100 men? Already Biafra, where this military, we should start everywhere, doing container shipping that is one seat that Nnamdi Kanu was wrong for saying, I need 100 men, where they have all these market women. Market women, I don't want to relate to the working market women, they actually very happy. But today, when we say that we are not going to use law, we're not going to waste money on law, was when we do not have foundation. Was when there was nothing to show. You don't go and start paying lobbies when you don't have anything on ground. That was what this political pressure did, only to just entice people and scam their bank of their hard-earned money. That was what they did. They deceived Nnamdi Kanu to be paying 80,000. Even those people paying that money, $20,000, they were doing about a year with the same lobbying firm. How many Biafrans know that the same lobbying firm that were paying 80,000 was the same lobbying firm that was depending on Iwala? The same time. The same time they were depending on Iwala. And at the same time, IPOB was paying $50,000. And until they actually received that money, now ask yourself, with this their so-called lobbies, can they bring one picture of them meeting anybody in Washington, D.C.? I want to share a story. The reason the $80,000 lobbying firm, whether they actually paid that money or not, the reason why that particular agreement was because of Okorafor, Uchenna. Uchenna Okorafor, the secretary, wanted to be part of the meeting of this lobbyist, and she participated in that meeting a few times. Do you know who is the chairman of the lobbyist, like the president like you? Do you know? I'll let you tell you. The person who was in charge of the IPOB lobbying group is called Ogwe. Ogwe that doesn't know nothing in America. Ogwe was the one in charge of from the IPOB group. Ogwe was the one in charge, telling the lobbyists that the representative of the IPOB, who said Okorafor went to the meeting several times. Ogwe would sit there and say nothing. In fact, nothing was being said, nothing was being discussed. That's what Okorafor wanted to raise objection that this payment of $80,000 or whatever they paid, that the money is being thrown into the ocean. They started fighting her. This was happening now. I don't even know what's now. Now, for Igbo, came on board. Hired another one they call them white. Did their shambolic agreement, started paying $60,000. This time, I was the one preparing documents for Allen White. I was the one, Simon Ekpa, was the one preparing, filing annexes, evidences of the Nigeria human rights violation against Biafra. I was the one compiling documents day and night and this week. But they were the one using the $60,000. Nothing. First annex, I filed it. Second annex, I filed it. Working with somebody in Strapa. I am sharing this story because I don't think I've shared this story ever. At the point, I question why $60,000 is because I am doing this job by writing and compiling these evidences as an annex. I will do it. They will tell me to do it again. I will do it, and they will have some kind of people read these annexes 4 to 5 times. I will not sleep to make sure that these annexes met standard requirements. Yes, at the end of the day, they will pay us. And not, I begin to question it before she begin to say, okay, now we are going to stop paying them. Why am I telling this story? Then I said, we will never hire lobby. We will do this ourselves until further notice. Because you don't hire lobbies when you don't have any structure. You don't hire lobbies. And what are they going to be telling people to do? Oh, that you are from Biafra land, you are fighting for freedom. What exactly are you going to show? To show how serious you are. Discussing with the people, if you actually have the opportunity to meet the people. What are you going to present to them? That you are carrying flag of the state. Is that what you are going to present to them? Or that Nigeria is killing you? No! I know what I am doing. I have the template to get there. I said nobody will hire notice until the right time comes. And the right time is when we have put every structure in place, including the government institution, which includes the Biafra Liberation Army, Biafra forces. These are part of the government institution that must be put in place. Because as we are doing this, we will not sit down and watch Nigeria kill our people and use the future to go to the ICC. No, we defend ourselves as much as possible. Then we decided to start preparing for the defense of Biafra. If you remember, we started preparing for the defense of Biafra. Then the Biafra government units are to move on. Before then, a lot of things are happening on the ground. Yet, we decided to have the first ever convention, first ever convention internationally. First, IPOB Nigeria never did. First ever international Biafra convention where declaration were made, where alliances were signed, and it became part of this room. After that, we begin to put in place all the institutions of government, departments, ministries. We begin to appoint ministers, cabinet members, and all that. And of course, we begin to officially defend ourselves, engaging the Nigerian terrorists and head on, iron to iron, God to God. And they're hearing it. Now, after we have achieved all these things, we also did not just achieve them, we also defined the Biafra map. Because if you want to go and look, the people that you are going to meet, the actual skills and rape, then first of all, I'm going to ask you, where is your man? That question that I've been asking all this while is actually the right question from the wrong people. Then we define our map. We did not just define our map, we also created the state. We allowed everybody on inside that map to define the boundaries of their state. And they did. They presented to me 40 United States of Biafra, which is the structure that we had even before the emergence of was like I resurrected land of Otobo, which is not known by anybody. Now, after that, when we see that government is functioning very well, including, before I forget, including establishing the de facto government homeland, which gave birth to the map and the state structure. After that, we now say that, okay, we have achieved the criteria to be recognized as a state. You can never ever be recognized as a state under a pressure political pressure group. According to international law, the law of Montevideo Convention makes it very clear. The criteria you must attain to be recognized as a state. Under IPOB, yeah, you can never qualify for that. Very difficult. And that is what Nnamdi Kanu saw and told this idiot. Go and listen to Simon Ekpa. He is bringing a new dimension to this awareness. Now look around yourself. Will you say that it's not the dimension? Will you say that we are doing what they were doing 10 years or 30 years ago? Yes, I know. If he was so selfish, he wouldn't tell you to listen to me. If he was so stupid or so sometimes, he wouldn't tell you to listen to me. He would think that I'm a friend. Because interviewed him in my platform. Those people who surrounded him and he was looking for 1,000 men fought against him coming to my platform. And he was like, are we still fighting for Biafra? Or is there something they are protecting? If you see somebody that's better than you, bring him in. That was what Nnamdi did. They were saying, don't go, don't go, don't go. That night he was on call, and everywhere they are in the world, they were coming in. Don't go, don't appear, don't appear. Nnamdi was like, are we not fighting for Biafra again? Why they were calling him on phone? I was on the phone also when Uche the Koran was mother, and I was listening and hearing what Nnamdi said, don't go. He said, that guy is a traitor. They have given us information from Finland. What information do they need to you from Finland? Information that Simon Ekpa is somebody in Finland. That was the information. Are they telling you that Simon Ekpa is a guy in Finland? No. That Simon Ekpa is connected. That was the information. And for that reason, he will hijack everything. That was the information. But did he actually come to hijack their Facebook? Madonna became a source of somebody who would change the face of the education from them. And it was happening. And today, that thing he saw, me, is manifesting. And I told him, I promised him, if you are ready, really ready to fight for this Biafra, I will be the first person. Now, you are ready to do anything. I asked him, are you ready to do anything on live program? Together. And before he answered me, I said, hold on. You are ready. I will be the first person to go. Now, imagine that we cannot approve doing anything for Biafra. Why are they fighting for that? Which is actually anything. Ask them. Ask yourself. Why are the people who follow the game fighting me when I am actually doing anything to them? Because he promised me that he would do anything to them. But of course, like I said, if they were actually with him, he will not be looking for 100 things. Where I people over the world was contributing money and millions of dollars. If I'm not mistaken, I believe we could have up to $5 billion. Where is the money today? There is nothing, absolutely nothing to show for it. When we took over this situation, now in liberation, there were no guns. Not people they came from level. Everything you see the ever liberation out of this today, we bought it from scratch. We did not snatch gun from the terrorist army. Under IUAB, they were telling us to go and snatch gun. We did not snatch gun. We buy every single gun this is the today. And of course, minus those ones we are manufacturing by ourselves. And it will continue like that. Then when we have decided that now we have met the requirements according to the Montevideo Convention to be recognized as a state, it is time to bring in laws. Because when you see them today, they know, is it not the one who condemned them? Is it not the one who condemned IBM saying you're not going to hire us? Why should I hire us as a political person? Now that you that have hired for this and thinking that I want to not actually know, it's a matter of fact. What did you achieve? Can you show me where the lobbies are rated meeting for any IBM member in hospitals? The answer is no. Because the money, some of the money we have actually never paid them. But the people who were seated at the committee, which the way he was leading, they know what happened to those 80,000 people. Today, how much are we paying? We are paying $10,000 a year for lobbies. And look at the result. You will know that the people who are lobbying for us are not after money. It's the public information. It is not easy. But I feel they will hide it. Or I feel in Nigeria, not going to that in Nigeria. They will hide it. They say, we don't want to. You see them telling you, yes, go to your office. Why should we be hiding what we are doing for a nation, for a country, for independence? We need to hide it. And of course, now that we have met the requirement according to the Montevideo Convention, you know, some of them don't even know what is Montevideo Convention. They are just shouting, let us go and outside and protest. During the time I traveled my Kanu, I read the Montevideo Convention and he was shocked. He was shocked. I want all of you to go and watch the interview I had with him. He was shocked when I read the Montevideo Convention because I don't think any other person among them knew actually what is Montevideo. video convention. I read the video convention for National Stand. And go and listen to that interview and listen to the comments he made after I read that convention. He said, wow, you never knew that I knew this. I want you people to go and refresh your brain. Watch it. I came to this Biafra prepared. I said that, look, after me, I will handle freedom to this generation. Nobody will fight for freedom again of Biafra now. That is what I'm doing. It does not matter. I said I will talk to the beast and still Biafra will come. So if you think that you have seen half of it, no. The other Nigeria come, more brutal, I also come. I want you to understand that now that the Biafra government has met the requirements according to international law to be recognized as a state, that is where our lobby is now coming. So everything we are doing, you are going and representing who you are to the people that can influence the recognition of Biafra. From the Washington DC, from Asia, from Europe, from Africa. You will go and show who you are. The government you are representing as a man, the government you are representing has conducted self-referendum. There are evidences everywhere of how the self-referendum is being conducted. We have recorded over 50 million votes. You can't speak that. That is what we call outsmarting the terrorist state of Nigeria. And they were taking us for a joke. They are no longer taking us for a joke anymore. They are calling ICC. The one man, Simon Ekpa. And they tell you, hey, the time they were expecting Nnamdi, why didn't they make it public? Why would they make it public? Because they thought Nnamdi is the only person that was talking to you. And once they captured him, their friend is dead. And of course, they celebrated the kidnap of Nnamdi in Abuja. Including the one, some people were kneeling down, thanking God in Lagos. Oh! They came every now and then to grant national interview, national team, and Biafra is dead. Let them see how it was. As that was happening, Simon Ekpa was somewhere observing them. Then you are going to meet them in the church of ID. Where is he today? Gone. I want you to understand, mark my word now. Once Nnamdi is out, IDUB is gone, dissolved, completely dissolved. Mark my word. Every person today that is fighting me on the other side will be gone. I want you to mark this word I'm telling you now. Every one of them will be gone. As we approaching the December declaration of Biafra, we will continue to push for the recognition of Biafra. At the same time, making invest to trade, to invest in Biafra land. And when you hear them, when you see that they are everybody, I told people that the propaganda is going to increase. Do not think that you have seen propaganda. No, you have not seen it. Somebody like me, I am already cooked. I'm not one can ask. But what about you? Just close the ear. You already know what you know. Close your ear, lock your heart. Propaganda is going to come. I told you people use it. So if you think that what you see springing up on social media is going to end soon, my brother, you are in for a very long time. It is actually now that propaganda is starting. Because they have seen that I am not laughing now. They have seen somebody they have never seen in their life. You know, they say that I am not an evil man, that people don't have heart. That's what they say. They say, oh, I'm a Fulani, I'm wicked. I have to be wicked. If you're not wicked, you can't fight me. That was one man in the I learned from him, learned from other people that fail, and I'm here to end it. After I finish with Nigeria, believe me, the people that will be in Nigeria side never named their child Simon. Of course, they don't even have their Islamic state. They don't name their children Simon. But I'm just telling you that even those who love Nigeria because of corruption, and they are Christians, they will never name their child like that. That is what is going to happen. After I finish with them, I will be here. Biafra freedom will come from diaspora. I promised them for many years, since 2001, that I will bring the Biafra freedom from diaspora. I want you to look around yourself. If you're not coming from diaspora, they told they have worked everywhere you go to Nigeria. If you do, they will challenge you. Come to Nigeria, so we'll take this person. Come to Nigeria. Because I will not come to Nigeria. If you want to die, go and put yourself in war. I will not come to Nigeria. I will be here to fight for my people, and I will be here and bring my people from Nigeria. When Elizabeth was confronting you in Nigeria and doing amalgamation, was she there? Was she there? We are not remember the same of Lugar. Was she there? I will do like her. I will be here and bring Biafra, and then I will come to fight Biafra people. After Biafra has been recognized, I will be here to fight because freedom is not coming from Nigeria. Freedom is coming from abroad. Freedom is coming from the United Nations. Freedom is coming from Washington DC. Freedom is coming from the European Union. Freedom is not coming from Africa. Freedom is not coming from Nigeria. Freedom is not coming from Abuja. Freedom is coming from America. It's coming from Europe. You don't know that story. No matter how sad and bad it's sad, but that is the fact. So why should I go to Nigeria where freedom is not coming from? It's coming from here. Thank you very much.
That was our Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpa. That broadcast was a bombshell. Well detailed. Well detailed. Mazi Simon Ekpa in that very broadcast explained so many things, solved so many issues. If you have listened to that broadcast very well, you will see that there are so many answers in that very broadcast on the battle that is happening today, the confusion you are seeing today, and what everybody is doing today. Mazi Simon Ekpa nailed that very place. All the attack, propaganda, blackmail against him, he was formidable. Moving on, regardless the challenges. And today we are remembering him. We are celebrating him, his birthday, celebrating his doggedness, celebrating his sincerity, celebrating his leadership, celebrating the good work that he has done for us. And we will continue to celebrate him. At the same time, we will continue to revisit some brokers that he made that had informations to pass. There are so many brokers that he made during the time of the battle. So we just touch some of them and then we go for the day to come back
We
tomorrow.
have made it very clear. Nnamdi Kanu is the leader of the Business People of Biafra. Simon Ekpa is the Prime Minister of Biafra Republic of Nigeria. Know this and know this. Once you know this, you will know this. But if you refuse to know this, you will never know this. I remain Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic of Nigeria, and as a matter of fact, I remain in charge. And if you don't want me to be in charge, bring Mazi Nnamdi Kanu out. Stop all this nonsense of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu control Biafra from prison. It doesn't work. It can never work and will never work. We are well educated people, very sensible people, very smart generation that you cannot deceive. You don't expect Biafra people, as wise as we are, to be led from PSS dungeon. If you are not happy by the fact that Simon Ekpa is now in charge of the Biafra Liberation Movement, you don't need to start disgracing yourself on social media. If you hate Simon Ekpa's approach to the Biafra freedom, break Mazi Nnamdi Kanu out and stop antagonizing what Simon Ekpa is doing in his own way to break Biafra. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was not your friend in 2021, before 2021. Some of you going to seek advice from him was the one who masterminded his kidnapping from Kenya. And the same man today you are running for help. If you know that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is now somebody this thing to bring him out to stop me. But so long as he continues to be illegally detained at the DSS dungeon, you must come to terms to that reality that Simon Ekpa is not a child. I will deal with you people. You don't know what you have done to yourself. Freedom fighting is a fight to finish. I have come to end and stop and finish the fight that the people started over 50 years ago. So all of you that you see Simon Ekpa as an obstacle to whatever nonsense you are doing with Nigeria, believe me, I am just knocking at the door. I have not started. I told you people that the time is coming when you are going to know who Simon Ekpa is. The time is fast approaching. So if you are not happy with the fact that Simon Ekpa is in charge and is the sheriff in town, bring him as Nnamdi Kanu out. And if you cannot do that, you have to keep quiet. Right to everywhere you want in this life, you keep quiet. You're not even carrying. You remember that simple. I want you people from the beginning. This person that became kidnapped will be the worst mistake Nigeria has ever made. And I want in the beginning that we are going to make sure that the kidnapping of Masina Bikano is very possible. My people of Biafra, I'm telling you, we are now over $50 billion lost to Nigeria and we're counting. We are counting. 50 billion lost to the kidnap of Masina Bikano. And we're still counting. By the time we get to September, it will get to 20 billion. I'm talking about $20 billion. That is the estimated loss in kidnap of Masina. Now tell me, not only that, we are crashing the foundation of Nigeria. And God has used you to kidnap Masina Bikano so that you are going to pave way for the quicker action of Biafra liberation. And it is happening. And so, Biafra people, those who are still contemplating on what Simon Ekpa is doing, please do not listen to the criminals who collected money to sell Masina Bikano. And those telling you Simon Ekpa should stop using Masina Bikano's name, I want to tell you one thing today. I've been addressing this on Twitter. During the time I was having meeting with Masina Bikano, none of these people were part of the meeting. None of them. Masina Bikano never brought anybody to me. Masina Bikano never introduced anybody in Biafra struggle to me. If anybody has ever participated in the meeting with me and Masina Bikano, the person should come forward. And I take his word. I am working and executing contract and agreement, verbal agreement I have with Masina Bikano. Only between me and him. Nobody else was part of it. And I'm going to fulfill this particular agreement in the best interest of myself, best interest of Biafra, best interest of our future, and best interest of our nation. It is not attached to Masina Bikano. It is attached to the gods of our land and to those who have sacrificed everything in the struggle for Biafra. So, this particular agreement, nobody born of woman will come and be in between it. So I want to make it very clear today that time I was having meeting with Masina Bikano, none of them were part of it. I do not know anybody. I never had meeting with anybody today. I have come to finish the story. The code is in my plan. Not in the criminals that were expelled, not in the governors, not in the senators that will soon begin to receive the Dwakanono of internal one. We have started it. If you think you can do what you do to other people, this is the end. So, Biafra people, tomorrow we're going to have the normal broadcast, and I wish that you're going to enjoy yourself. For the time being, I just come here to give every Biafra a shout out. To thank you for your resoluteness and what you have done during the 2 weeks that were. For the very first time in history of the evil entity called Nigeria, we shake the foundation, we shake the very evil foundation to the maximum, and we continue to shake that particular foundation, but it is broken, finally. So I want to use this opportunity to appreciate
Biafrans for allowing the spirit of Biafra to possess them and staying very strong and very resolute, irrespective of the fact that they are propagating lies and whatever they are propagating in order to stop the Biafran. Today, the people that were proscribed, I want you to know that IPOP, those people display and deceive our people to die against, were proscribed by the Nigeria representative within Biafra territory in the southeast, called Southeast Governors, proscribed IPOP for no good reason. And why they have not become proscribed, they are now calling us criminals. And those who were part of the proscription are celebrating that they are calling us criminals. As if we are. They celebrate criminal. And I want to ask again, I don't know, which one is better? Is it a proscribed terrorist group or is it a criminal group? We are neither of these. We are not criminals, we are not terrorists, but they prescribe the idea. So you see, the people that have not even come out of the prescription are celebrating where they say we are criminals. And they say we are not members of IPOB. We are the government of Biafra in exile, officially, legitimate official government in exile. And that is the supreme now. If you don't like it, bring Martin and Peter. If you don't like the fact that Biafra Republic government in exile is now supreme, and I want everyone to understand that very soon we will stop using IPO. Very, very soon we are going to stop using IPO because IPOB name has been adulterated by evil people. We're going to stop using them. And if they are not happy with that, they can release Martin and put this in order. Every strategy we are going to use to show Nigeria that they have fired the wrong shot, we are going to do it. So we have some people get ready. When they do too much, when they overdo, we change it for them. We are going to stop using IPOB to time. And the only legitimate name will be the Biafra government next. And under that government in exile, Mazina Kanu will be released. And if they are not going to be happy with that, they should release him to come and put back IPOB where it is. You know, I want everybody to understand that the war we are fighting now is not just the war of gun and bullets. It is also war of brain, war of Abu Chekara, and we are going to be giving them back to back. We are the one leading this movement, and we know when to fire that shot. We never miss target. So when they do too much, we will change the name completely, and the government in exile will take full charge. By then, if they do anyhow, we will continue to demand them to release Martin to come and put things longer. If there's so much love for IPOB that they prescribe, because now they are dragging who is IPOB, who is not IPOB. All of a sudden, Nigerian government is now telling you Simon Ekpa is not a member of IPOB. All of a sudden, Nigerian newspaper is now carrying the who is a member and who is not a member of IPOB. They are now dragging who is a member. And this is supposed to be a proscribed organization, a proscribed group. All of a sudden, they are embracing them. So we are going to change, and just follow me and know when the time comes to change them. And we're going to stop measuring. Let them enjoy the IPO. The Biafra government has something to say. We are not government, not organization. So I want you to understand. They never expected what is happening now to happen. Everybody is crying. And I want you to understand that ignorance in the life of some of them are too much. Ignorance is very smelling. And what we know, they don't know it. What we know, they don't know it. I want to use this opportunity to send a message to somebody that I didn't want to, even respond to. But because if you allow ignorance to continue, they will think that they know something. I want to send a message to somebody that is probably going to shock the other today. master prophet. Yeah. Master prophet. Master prophet, you do not know anything about Biafra. You didn't struggle. You do not know anything about freedom fighting. Freedom fighting is beyond coming to social media to make speeches and speak people language. Freedom fighting requires people with high intellect, that their brains are hot, and I happen to be one of them. Everything I'm doing today have its purpose and has a reason why I'm doing it. Whatever decision I'm taking today is one for the best interest of them. Two is the promise I'm making towards Africa. If you do not want to know what I'm doing, stop attacking and chasing shadow. It's never going to lead you anywhere. Only if you people know the damage you are doing to Mazin Africa, you will be ashamed. There are informations that is available to me which none of you know. Of course, you know some of the people you are trying to defend know it because they are part of the people plan against Mazin Africa. One is that the code I have, you don't have it. It is the same you, Master Prophet, that said, if Mazin Africa have given that message to you from Samaneba to Biafra, you will never deliver the message. So if you have succeeded in killing Simon Ekpa, the time you were making all your concussion and all that, are you going to be proud to advise Simon Ekpa today? No. What you don't know is that I know what I'm doing. And consistency, truth, genuinity is the key. If you had succeeded in eliminating Simon Ekpa, the time you were tying the B and doing those nonsense, you will not have Simon Ekpa today to advise. But today, because I know what I was doing, and you didn't know what you were doing, I was able to defeat the criminals and the enemies of Mazin and Kanu. And your chairman did not work on me. If he has worked on me, you will not see me today to advise Simon Ekpa. But today, you were able to see me to advise him because I was doing the right thing, and you were just wallowing and living in ignorance that I caught up with you and your family. So, what you don't know is bigger than you. If you have followed me from the one, I have never deviated from this trouble. And if, like I said, if you have succeeded, the time you were attacking me, doing all those non-social media, are you going to still have some number to advise? No, you will not have me to advise. And the way I was right, then when you were doing all those things, I'm not going to do what I'm doing, is the same way I'm right at the end of the day with all this nonsense you are speaking out of your mouth. So I want you to just pipe low, because if you know what I know by now, you'll be slapping Kanu. If you know what I know by now, you'll be slapping a lawyer. You don't know what I know. You don't know. And I don't want to share the details on social media. There are some things I share on social media, there are some things I don't share on social media. I'm not saying you should believe me. I'm not saying you should believe me. But there is nothing that will change me from the path I have followed. Nothing. Because I have seen all of you are fake and fake people. Even the so-called Aloy Jimango that was, trying to come closer to me, betrayed, including lying against me. So what I'm trying to say this evening is that you have not seen the best part of me. I am still coming. Mazin Nnamdi Kanu order will never be taken from the DSS committee. And anybody that is not happy with it should go and bring Mazin Nnamdi Kanu out. You see, whatever I am doing today has nothing to do with Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. He did not do it with the order. And I've made it very clear. We exonerate him from everything we are doing today. That particular thing has been made very clear to the public, to the Nigerian media. I am fighting on my own, leading the Biafra government in exile, and it has nothing attached to Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. The only thing we are doing is that Mazin Nnamdi Kanu remains the leader of the people of Biafra. And by the virtue of the recognition given to me by him, I am standing here to fight for his release. And we do everything within our power, everything within and without, to make sure we put Nigeria government in a very tight corner, and they will not have any other option than to release him, either by bail or whatever condition they want to give him. They want to see him out of the country. You people cannot be enjoying your life with your family and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is wallowing in DSS country. And they will come to you to say, Simon Ekpa is the reason why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not released. How is Simon Ekpa is the reason? If they are telling you the truth, that what I'm doing should be the reason they should release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to come and stop me. Right? But they will not tell you that. They will tell you somehow. What is the connection between me and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in what we are doing? When I have said it very clear, we are not going to take order from him, which means he is not the one giving the order. So why should you continue to attack Simon Ekpa to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? We are made it very clear. If you so much love Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, release him, let him come and stop you. As simple as that. But you don't want to do that. We are going to change it for you. We change everything for you. And it is going to work. And force my family. I want to thank you for this broadcast is going to end here. I want this particular broadcast to go to every cranny of Biafra land. Those people who bring the terrorist uniform to take Biafra people, it is time. The time is up. They are coming. Our defense have started. And it is going to be internal. Into Akanono have started. When it comes to you, collect it and lay low. I can do that Akanono. Once it is your turn, collect the into account. Because it is going to reach everyone. Until you stop sabotaging and killing our people. Into account, reach everyone. From here, I thank you all. God bless all of you. God bless Biafra. God bless all the government in exile, all the mother and co. May God bless all of you, the media team. May God bless you, and bless you. From here, from me, is believing.
You have heard. That was our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa Njoko, giving that broadcast that you saw. That was Mazi Simon Ekpa in that broadcast. We are remembering Mazi Simon Ekpa today, and I want you to take your time to go back and listen to information that he left for us. Just like this very video I played. It is loaded. But so many of us are very ignorant of who Mazi Simon Ekpa is and the information he left for us. You don't want to pay attention. You don't want to use your common sense. Every single question you are asking today has been answered by Mazi Simon Ekpa. We saw the role he played when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was detained. Today, it is our own turn to do for him what he did for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And nobody is capable to do that. Nobody. What he did for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, nobody is capable to do the same for him. That is a shame. That is a shame. We need to wake up. Every one of us need to wake up. We need to wake up and begin to think differently and do things differently to make sure that Mazi Simon Ekpa is released as soon as possible. I wish my Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpa a very happy birthday. I wish him good health. I wish him strength. I pray that Chukwu Okike Abiama will protect him, guide him, secure him, give him long life in the land of living. Give him good health until he joins us very soon. Thank you all for listening. Thank you for watching this program. And we'll see you again tomorrow by the grace of Chukwu Okike Abiama. Thank you so much and stay blessed. Good night, everybody. Thank you.
We have made it very clear. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. Simon Ekpa is the Prime Minister of Biafra Republic of Nigeria. Know this and know this. Once you know this, you will know this. But if you refuse to know this, you will never know this. But again, every time Nigeria is a repair. If I look on news, it is repair. If I look on social media, it is problem. Yeah? When I should be drinking coffee, they will make me to come online. They don't want to have me the rest. But you know what? You know what? The spirit in me, the Biafra spirit in me, I said, and when I told you, If Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is looking for 100 people, I promise that I have 50 in me. You have not seen anything. It is not by my power. It is not by my power. It's not by my power. But, as they get on way. My own oru, I am a royal child, you understand? Till Biafra come. But today you are going to receive success. Big crypto, Nigeria crypto. Huh? As they are crippling your economy, they close border. The border. ESN came out automatically, weaponized. It shocked them. They said, this border don't work. This close of border don't work. Now, how do we stop the funding now of this Sunday or Igoro? How do we stop the contribution? Let us stop the crypto. Because they were following Nigerians, southern Nigerians. Use crypto. We should open crypto. Use crypto. Don't use the Western Union. Don't use this way. They say, so these people are doing crypto. Okay. Let us slash them. Bam. They are not considering the economic impact of crypto. No. They are not considering how much the crypto is bringing to Nigeria economy. Their agenda is not to make Nigeria progress. No. They have a better agenda. Now you get the point. Now you get the point. My only problem is that why is it that you must wait? Thomas. Was Thomas born in Nigeria? Is Thomas a Nigerian? Is Thomas in the Bible in Nigeria? Are you a lineage of Thomas? Are you a lineage of Thomas? All of you have Thomas blood in your vein. How did you get Thomas blood in your vein? That it must happen to you first before you understand. Here we have more. In Anubia, you have more kind of man. Woo! You have more kind of man. When we are telling you, you don't know no you have more kind of man. We are telling you, even we are not prophets, but everything we have said, everything we open this mouth to say, if it don't happen today, it will happen tomorrow. I want you to go from the beginning of this problem. From the beginning. In fact, even the one that we are not sure of, once God asks us to say it, we will say it and God will do it. Hey! Woo! I said, did you see the prayer? May God harden the heart of the leaders in Nigeria so that we will tell them the world may know that Obi is no longer a boy. I remember when we used to read the history of the Greeks.